guess you're on the phone. Oh, me.
Oh, I put it back out there. Thinking I still need it, homie. Screw. Is it? Okay. So that's that.
Right?
No, this is staying on forever. Lucky pin, guys, lucky pin.
Yes. Well, Raptors in-stadium host Mark Strong joined us on CP24 Breakfast this morning with his thoughts on the win and the celebration.
It was insane. I think that as soon as the buzzer went off, or 7 seconds left, and you can feel it. You can feel the energy building. It was there all night, but then you can feel the anticipation. You couldn't wait to see the last seconds, and you're looking at everybody's faces, and people you didn't know, and people you never seen before, all came together. It didn't matter at all. Then you're looking outside at the big screen, you're seeing 8,000 to 10,000 people outside.
Former Raptors play-by-play manager Chuck Swirsky spoke to CP24 about the team's historic win.
And I'm so happy for the city of Toronto and the Raptor fans and the employees of the organization, past and present, and especially a guy like Larry Tannenbaum, the chairman of Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment. He and his wife Judy, I mean, they eat, live, and breathe Raptor ball, and they're such wonderful people. And you know, I'm just thrilled for the organization as they move forward now to the finals. Wow.
Marketing consultant Tony Chapman says last night's big win will also give a big boost to the Raptors' brand.
We call it, by the way, verging. And verging is when you bask in reflective glory. That becomes my win last night. We wake up today, we're skipping in the streets. And I don't care if it was sunshine or not. We're just happy because we won as a city and we won as a team.
If you're looking to score Raptors tickets for the next series against Golden State, you might have to take out a second mortgage on your home. online prices have skyrocketed following last night's victory over the Bucks. For Thursday's opening game of the NBA Finals in Toronto, balcony seats start around $400, while courtside prices exceed $18,000 a piece. Yes, and prices only increase as the series progresses. Mayor John Tory tweeted, "The Raptors made history tonight. So proud of our team, the fans, and this great city. Bring on the Warriors in the NBA Finals. We the North." Premier Doug Ford also congratulated the Raptors on Twitter, saying, "Started from the bottom, now we're here." Well, maybe not like that, but congrats to the Toronto Raptors on their win tonight to advance to the NBA Finals for the first time in franchise history. A great day for basketball fans across Canada. Hashtag We the North. And Prime Minister Trudeau sent out a tweet earlier in the evening showing him and his son watching the game, and when it was all over, he tweeted out, "History made. Raptors, it's time to bring that championship to Canada. Hashtag We the North." 110, 22 degrees. It is a beautiful day for many reasons. Kayla Williams.
It sure is, Jamie, and my, what a great day to spend outdoors. And you know what? Perhaps, especially based off a lot of the people that our Brandon Gonis has been chatting with, the celebrations continue into today as many fans pitching themselves all across the GTA. And if you are going to be out and about, I would say today is absolutely patio weather. Go out there and enjoy it, folks. It's gorgeous right now. We're sitting at 22 degrees. Partly cloudy skies at the moment with a nice breeze out of the north-northeast at 20 kilometers an hour. And you can see with our satellite radar, for the most part, especially around the Golden Horseshoe, we're not dealing with any sort of active weather whatsoever. Very opposite of what we were dealing with yesterday. I mean, we really got some downpour at times, and we finished with about 28 millimeters of rainfall when it was all said and done. Here's a quick look at your current temperatures. Sunset tonight just before 8:50 p.m. I'll have more details on what you can expect for the work week approaching, and of course, the big day, Thursday, Game 1. Temperatures and weather forecast for that coming up.
Well, we're keeping an eye on the 4-1, getting a lot busier, as you can see right now in both directions. We are looking west towards Kiel. It appears as though at the bottom right hand of your screen, you can see that car pulled off towards the right side on the right shoulder on the eastbound express lanes. Just a visual distraction to look out for, but overall, everything is moving well. And the Gardiner Expressway, here's a live look as you make your way into and out of the core. It's quite slow. We do have closures along along the Don Valley Parkway, which is probably adding to some congestion on some of our other routes. And as I just mentioned, a reminder that the DVP is closed today for annual spring maintenance. All lanes will be closed until 5 a.m. tomorrow as crews resurface the road, repair bridges and potholes, and maintain overhead signs. Roughly 200 workers are involved in the project, which is costing about $1.2 million.
As you see behind us, we have our paving crews who will build away approximately 6 lane kilometers of asphalt. We'll be putting new asphalt down. We'll probably put down approximately 2,400 tons of asphalt, and we'll be redoing the lines, and we'll be doing a litany of other maintenance work.
The highway was supposed to be closed the whole weekend, but yesterday's work was canceled due to the rain. Well, 2 people are hurt, one seriously after a single vehicle crash in Mississauga. It happened at 3:30 this morning at Erin Mills Parkway in South Lonely. The vehicle left the road and slammed into a tree. The driver was transported to a trauma center with serious injuries, and a female passenger was sent to a local hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police are investigating whether alcohol was a factor in the crash. Hamilton police are investigating the city's 4th homicide of the year. Around 9 last night, police were called to a stabbing at a low-rise building near King Street West and Dundurn Street South. The identity of the victim has not been released. A 45-year-old man has been arrested and faces a second-degree murder charge. The Major Crime Unit is investigating. Police were called to a stabbing in Scarborough. It happened shortly after 11 last night at Corvette Avenue and Cleta Drive near Kennedy and Eglinton. A man was found with stab wounds and was rushed to hospital with serious injuries. Police are looking for 3 male suspects in dark hooded tops seen running from the area. The Ontario government has eliminated the Indigenous Culture Fund as part of cuts to arts funding. The Ontario Arts Council will be receiving $10 million less from the government this year, with $5 million of that cut resulting in the axing of the Indigenous Culture Fund that was only established last year. Ford is trying to trim an $11.7 billion deficit. Anishinaabe Aski Nation Grand Chief says the cuts send a terrible message as music and storytelling are an important part of their culture. It's 1:14, 22 degrees. This is Toronto's breaking news, GP24. Authorities in Calgary say an explosion that left 2 people dead and a woman injured appears to have been set off deliberately. We'll have the latest on the investigation.
Summer rapidly approaching, it's time to hop back on the bike. Monday on Toronto's #1 morning show will be live at Bike to Work Day with tips and tricks to ease back into the saddle. CP24 Breakfast, where Toronto gets its everything every morning.
CP24 Breakfast is brought to you by
McDonald's
all-day breakfast selections.
I'd love to. I mean, they had shower facilities. I would really need.
Giving it.
Happiest is when you and I are together. Everything else goes away.
Big news. Darien Lake proudly rejoins the family of world-class Six Flags theme parks. That means Big Red, Big Fun, and New York State's tallest ride, the all-new Six Flags Skyscraper. Just 45 minutes from the border, with camping, cabins, and our beautiful lodge. All the fun. Plus, theme park admission is always included with your stay. Book now and on your 3rd night and after at sixflags.com.
I'm a blood-sucking parasite and proud of it. As irritating and annoying as I can be,
Mr.
best
Mustard.
friends. I also spread disease-causing germs that quickly infest your home with a little help from my friends.
Infestop rapidly kills fleas on dogs and cats and may reduce flea allergy dermatitis. Zodiac offers vet technology flea protection with Infestop, available exclusively at pet stores throughout Canada.
One person is dead after a powerful earthquake struck northern Peru. The country's fire brigade posted a video to its Twitter account showing a partially collapsed building after the magnitude 8 quake struck near the Amazon jungle. It also caused power outages in several cities. Peru's president is calling for calm and says authorities are checking on affected areas. There are reports the tremor was felt as far away as Venezuela. At least 2 people are dead after a suspected tornado swept through central Oklahoma. A powerful storm hit the town of El Reno west of Oklahoma City overnight. A motel and mobile home were destroyed. At least 29 people were hurt. Officials say their injuries range from minor to critical. Search and rescue efforts are continuing. Crews are still investigating the extent of the damage done to the town. A deadly explosion and fire in Calgary appears to have been deliberate. It happened in the garage of a home yesterday. 2 people were found dead inside, and a woman was found outside with life-threatening injuries. Investigators believe the incident is domestic related and say they are not seeking any suspects. 1 person is dead and 9 others wounded after a shooting in eastern Virginia. The shots were fired at a party in the city of Chesapeake late last night. Police say all of the victims are men. Investigators are releasing few other details about the incident. No suspect information has been released yet, and there's no word on what led to the gunfire. Fire crews battling an enormous wildfire near high-level Alberta are bracing for what could be a dangerous wind shift today. For several days,